On the 20th of March 2020, another Heart to Feed, an Australian-style cafe, were ordered to close due to the coronavirus.
When we found out that we were first going into the lockdown, it was, mid-shift, and it was kind of like, how are we going to get paid? What's going to happen? That was for me the realisation that this is really serious and it's going to affect us for quite a while.
On the 4th of July, the cafe started serving again. Just as orders were flying in, lockdown returned on October 31st.
When we came out of the first one, I did genuinely think that it would be the last. We'd done so much, we put so much in place. All the training we'd done, the amount of paper menus we went through and stuff, it was just, we did so much stuff, and then to be told we had to close again, it felt quite hard.
46% of cafes said the pandemic has impacted their revenue by over £50,000, but it has not just affected the coffee shops financially.
I think one of the biggest struggles for me has been keeping staff morale up. I've found it just difficult to make sure everyone is not losing the will to live, really, which has, probably been the hardest thing. I think we've had to change our offering a lot. We're an Australian brunch style cafe, and although we've been able to do the coffee, which is a really high standard, we haven't been able to do our food. It's just been sort of sandwiches and cakes, which is totally different to what we actually do. So I'm just hoping that when we reopen, that people will be back in for brunch straight away, and I just hope people have kind of missed what we're actually about, rather than us just being a cake and sandwich takeaway. I guess the biggest change in terms of opening is just social distancing. It is a small venue, so we do have to be really careful with the social distancing. I think that puts a lot of pressure on everybody.
Yeah, I think as a staff member, adapting to reopening, there's more things added onto your job that weren't there before, the asking people. You can't enforce people to do anything, you've just got to ask politely.
I think there's so much unknown at the moment. I think with every stage, I've almost been over optimistic about yes, we'll be open on this day. And I think this time I'm just kind of taking every day as it comes, and I'm just thinking it will get back to normal, you just got to be patient.
On the 17th of May, UK government guidelines allow hospitality to serve indoors. Businesses are taking this with precaution.
I absolutely can't wait to open on the 17th of May, just to be almost back to normal. Obviously there's still restrictions in place, but it will just be good to have customers inside the venue. So it'll just be really nice to have that buzz about the place. On a Saturday, Sunday, we're so popular, and it's a really nice feeling to come into work and see everyone. And so, I can't wait for that. Hopefully social distancing will become less. I'm presuming track and trace will be around for a while, but we'll just have to see, really. I think I'd have a meltdown if we had to close again. It's a worry. It really is. Whenever I see in the news that the warning of another wave later on in the year, I'm just we can't do it again, surely. Not from a non-personal point of view, the pressure is put on the owners of the business. It's horrible to have to see people going through that. It's just, and then every time it's just this unknown, and it feels so stressful, but I'm trying to be optimistic. So I'm hoping it doesn't happen again.
What I've learned from the pandemic is that sense of community of we see the same faces, they see us. I've seen them more than I've seen my family. It's that really weird thing of I've seen you more than I've seen my own nan or my own mum. So it's that sense of community and reaching out to other people.
Yeah, we've had very little information. All the regulars that come every day, they're have you been told anything? And it's no, we don't find anything out any earlier. We just have to wait for the same announcements that everyone else gets, but have to order 12 kegs of beer just in case. 17th of May.